Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. This show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready. Let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Sir.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
If we had to say, what is Cerny's favorite band? Who would he die? A rock band.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh my word!
Absolutely.
Now, was there any new news coming on in this section?
I don't know, Cern. Was there any new news?
I believe there was they were united. They're reunited.
Oh, now they is
Axl Rose and Slash.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if he says fucking Slash's last name, I don't even know he had one. First of all,
I think his first name is Saul.
Slash.
Saul.
His first name's Saul, and his last name's Ash.
Yeah.
And he just goes by Slash.
I think his first name is...
You can be drinking some more $11 fucking AT&T Park.
Yeah. Budweiser.
C minus.
Oh my god.
Joe would love it.
Oh, he would. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a Coors Light man.
Yeah. Joe's.
That's his water.
That's his go-to.
That's his hydration.
Does Joe really like the C minus?
Oh yeah, he loves
Silver
the
Bullet.
Coors.
Does he call it the Silver Bullet?
No, he just calls it Coors.
Okay.
He loves. It's like a
Zima?
No. It's like a 12-pack, and it was like $5 at the liquor store down the street.
He's drinking like a fucking homeless person.
It's called the fucking
Schlitz?
Hams.
Oh no!
He loves the hams.
No.
Oh man,
Joe, you're better than this.
fucking Joe and the
Better than
hams.
this, Joe.
Probably gonna pick up the fucking Mickey's Big Mouth.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Malt liquor. Here's what Joe would say. It's cheap, but, gets the job done.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
Nailed
okay,
it.
yeah, come on, Joe. Stop. You're better than that. So, as of last week...
I'm getting fucking dick punched.
Yeah. I think we're all getting dick
Yeah,
punched.
for sure. Now, this brings a great topic up. And we're allowed to, because this isn't a Nugget show. Now, my brother, we went to a concert, a country concert. And when you go to a concert, sometimes they'll do covers of things. So this is a country concert. He breaks into Freebird.
Nice.
A nice Leonard Skinner song. Probably one of the most well-known songs there is, a country song. And I looked to him and I said, "Oh, yeah, nice." And he goes, "Oh, what do you mean?" I said, "Oh, Freebird." And he said, "Well, like, what's that?"
The restaurant?
And I said, "Yeah, Freebird burrito." They make a fucking big-ass burrito, big as this growler.
Never been
from
there.
Fort Point Brewery in San Francisco. And I said, "Freebird." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Leonard Skinner." He goes, "I don't know who that is."
Oh God.
So my wife and I told him, "You're coming on this show, and we will play clips for you and have you guess what the thing is." If he was trolling me, outstanding job, because he fucking
nailed it.
He was triggering me the whole night. I was nothing, and we would go, and I said, "Who do you know?" And he said, "Oh, Creedence, Clearwater Revolver." I was like, "Okay," and I played him like, "What's the most well-known Creedence song? Like Born on the Bayou or fucking Down on the River or some shit like that, right?" I played it.
I think it's Born on the
This
Bayou.
is within a minute of him saying I could recognize a Creedence song, and I'm playing it, and it got into the hook of John Fogerty singing. And he said, "I don't know who this is." I said, "You just told me you could recognize it." He's like, "Oh, okay, this reminds me of baseball." I'm like, okay. And then I said, "Okay, here's another one." I played him another Creedence song. We're talking within a minute of each other. He said, "I don't know who that is." I said, "It's the same fucking person." He's like, "Oh yeah, I guess they kind of did." I asked him, like, I played Brown Sugar, Start Me Up.
Nothing. He knows nothing.
I said, "Do you know who the Rolling Stones are?" He said, "No."
He had to have been trolling.
Yeah,
he had.
I was like,
Unless
he
he's-
goes, "Are they good?" Said the biggest fucking rock band ever.
That's the fucking Beatles.
You can't be serious.
Dude, I told him we're going to put you here. We're Dana sitting. and we're gonna berate you for an hour with fucking song clips, and we're gonna beat your self-esteem. Oh, well, how do you know? How do you know that? How do you know how?
Because I'm alive.
Yeah, I'm like, because I fucking turned the radio on. How do you know? Well, I was listening to Green Day then. No, you weren't. You fucking liar.
First off.
Okay.
And thankfully, Joe helped us, and that was
Yeah.
nice of him to do.
That is
Joe,
nice.
Joe is a trooper.
Yeah,
He is.
He's a hell of a worker.
We give him a
when
hard
it
time
comes
on the
to
show,
helping.
but he is a fucking
He
is down.
You don't have to pay him. You just give him beer and he'll
Beer.
work.
Yeah.
That's the
it.
thing. Just
And
like a
food.
homeless person.
And feed-
You like the cartoons with the food where the guy like starts like floating with the
Right.
scent.
There's
a-
Crack a beer and he starts floating. To it.
Like this. Let's see.
oh, he's floating.
wait, where-
he's coming.
floating.
He's floating. Joe?
Is that him? Is that him? Okay. Now, Cerny has a note here about some sort of moving with the ramp or something. Could you go in with the fork dolly?
So we bought a new fridge. So buying stuff. Actually, bought a
Samsung.
bunch- Samsung.
Now, Dana, Cerny, I'm going to mute you.
Sponsor me
I'm gonna
right
mute
now,
Dana. I'm going
Samsung.
to mute you. Cerny, I'm going to mute you. Dana, we all like our devices.
We do.
I have an iPhone. I'm very Apple centric.
We know.
Now, Cerny has a Note 5 or something. Cerny, I don't want to hear any chirps from you over there. Now, we came into Cerny's house today, and there's a brand new fridge, a brand new beautiful range stove,
And
Dishwasher?
and dishwasher. What was the one common thing that these had?
They
Cerny?
were-
Shh.
There's a microwave too.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a
Okay.
microwave. You're right. Yeah. They are all Samsung.
Like the phone,
Washer,
phone.
dryer,
like a
Samsung.
cell phone. And then I go by the laundry room, and Cerny has bought a Samsung
Samsung.
washer and dryer.
But the weirdest part about it,
Were they all on clearance? Is that why?
oh,
No. Actually, they were on. No.
he doesn't even have a Samsung TV.
That is the strange.
It's weird.
Like one of their things.
So that's a reason.
Now it looks all.
Let's write this out so I can propose this to my wife.
Okay,
Our new TV.
New TV, perfect.
I'm in. You get my vote, Cerny.
Yep, count me in.
I'll tell her.
I'll help you-
Unanimous
I'll help
vote.
you-
Chip and Stern show.
I'll help you pick it out,
Oh, that's nice.
4K.
and we'll have Joe move it.
Call him up. Crack another. Joe, I got a 6-rack of T-Cats for you here if you're interested.
6-pack of hams, dude.
Now
Who's in?
the Samsung gives you a nice unified look across your complete your home, which is nice.
I do like it.
But is there something special about it, or you just have an affinity for the brand?
I have an affinity for the brand.
Yeah,
And I mean, I told Dana, I said, if Apple made this shit, I would fucking buy the shit out of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
it'd be like fucking $2,000 for.
It
a
would
fridge.
be. They're like,
It'd
this
be
fridge is
ridiculous.
usually 1,000, but the Apple one's too. I'm like, yeah, I got it.
I'll take the
That's
Apple.
the
That's no
problem.
big deal.
So,
And actually, I picked those physical appliances because they have the black stainless.
it is a good
Ah,
look.
It is.
Is that what's on what's your phone? A Note something? Does it have the black stainless as well?
No, this is
Your new one will, though.
no, yeah, it will.
Now, you're telling me you buy a fucking house full of appliances and they want to give you a fucking Note 6 or whatever? That's bullshit, Samsung.
bullshit.
Come on,
Shit.
Samsung.
Patreon that shit to fucking Chip and Sir show.
Yeah, there it is.
Note 5 me. Nope. 6S Edge. Okay.
What kind of name? That's
He's ready for it.
he
I
is.
am.
He's hard up for it.
Yeah.
Is that a Samsung?
Absolutely.
So duh, Chipper, you
Absolutely.
stupid fuck.
Kind of questions.
So now, did you have any awkward moving things going on? Your place you were living before was just a single one bedroom.
Just single one bedroom.
Yeah.
And then no, it was nothing too awkward. The bed was a bitch to get in because it's we went from like a little fucking twin size bed or whatever
to
it was
a
for both of
queen
us,
or
to
whatever.
a king size bed.
King.
Fucking,
Gotta go king.
It's
Gotta go
fucking
king.
huge.
Uh,
I mean, there's room for me, her, our dog sits at the bottom of it and sleeps, and there's
No.
another room for fucking 3 more people in that fucking thing. It's huge.
I'm raising my hand. Slapdick over here.
Okay. Slapdick, go ahead.
Chipper, wife, 2 dogs, baby, queen bed.
Get a king.
It's a little
Get
snug.
a king, and
Get a
you will,
cow king.
you will never
It's
even
a
know
little
they're
snug.
there.
And the dog, like, I am literally kicking Ari off the bed.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
small-
Ari,
that's a
move.
Small dog too.
I had a
No,
queen.
my other dog's beefy.
I don't tell me
He's a
about
little-
beefy dog. I got
yeah.
beefy dog.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Rufus is a big boy.
He is a big boy.
So Cow King. I had a queen at
Now,
first. You go
Cow King's wider or is it longer?
I think it's wider.
Wider. It's wider.
Is it, I need more length. And
It's long.
This
It's long. You'll fit.
hits
You'd
more than
fit.
one.
Yeah, I fit.
aspect
My
of
feet
life.
used to hang off the end of
A queen?
a queen, but now, no problem.
You sagging down to the pillows, Cerny. You stack a couple pillows and
So, the ramp.
yes, this is a moving. This is your moving
this is
horror
my-
story.
So first off, it took a whole U-Haul just to unload my backyard.
So you didn't have to do that.
No.
No backyard for me.
So
Oh,
God, why the fuck did you guys move?
I know,
again?
this is
Jesus
silly.
Christ!
I
It
can't-
hurts
I can't
my
do it.
skull.
my back. So, so we had our new fridge, and we actually ordered it, and they delivered Samsung new fridge, and we ordered it. And they delivered to our old house because we hadn't moved yet at that point in time.
okay.
But it was actually at that appliance was on sale, so I wanted to. It was it was like $1,000 off or some
Wow,
shit.
nice.
So I went and swooped in on it. So we moved it, and
This makes him real happy.
He seemed flustered.
the fridge. Have you moved the fridge, Dana?
No, actually, our house they left the fridge there.
Glory.
The thing was so fucking big. I don't think they wanted to even
It's
hassle
those
to move it.
fuckers are heavy.
Our fridge is huge. It's way too big.
It's heavy.
And I know they went.
Were you
We're
there?
not fucking
A
moving
double
this
door
thing.
I'm gonna
or
suck-
a top?
I think I remember it was there for the first time we moved your
we had to
fridge.
pick it up over the
Oh,
fucking counter.
yeah. That was fucking.
What?
It was epic.
At Tony's old place?
No,
No.
my first house.
His very
It was
first
like
house.
I don't even
Joe,
remember where that was.
My
now.
brother, my dad, Dana.
Yeah.
I think we had to pick the whole fucking fridge up.
We went
over the counter because
over
it
the
wouldn't
counter.
fit.
It was like an island, and
Oh
we had to go
my God.
over. There was the only way was to get in there.
I don't
And
even
we went-
remember your very first house now.
We literally looked at each other and went, "Yeah, we're going over. That's the only way to do
Oh my God.
It was the
That's
worst.
brutal.
And I left it there. That wasn't moving that fucker out.
it." See, that's exactly what happened for ours. too.
Now, when you leave it there, they're like, "Oh, cool! Like this is nice."
Yeah, most of
oh
the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
Most of the we loved it.
Or
It
they'll
was
sell
great.
it or whatever.
Yeah. Right. I mean, we're talking. Okay.
I mean,
So
we're talking. We're saving me and my girlfriend saving at least $1,000 right there.
sounds pretty
I
good to
mean,
me.
Exactly.
It's fat cash.
Yep.
Now, if I was to move fridge, get the dolly with the strap
That's what I had.
around it.
That's what I had.
Okay.
Which is what saved me here. Because I'm rolling this fucker down. Well, I'm pulling it up basically to the line where you go down the ramp.
You're in the bed of the U-Haul, and then you're gonna teeter over to go down the ramp. Okay.
yes. So
Now
I
you're
have-
backing it. You're gonna.
I'm backing it down, so I can't
That's
see.
fucking dangerous, Cerny. I'll just say that right now.
This is by yourself.
My wife was there.
This is by yourself.
Supervising,
Yes.
or was she like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god"?
Yeah. I was backing it down, and the phone rang. It
Not
was,
to
it was
assault
one
her.
of the other realtors. I said, "Answer it," because she needed
boy.
that answer. We needed that
Yeah.
answer right now. So as she's answering it, I adjust the ramp because it was kind of losing grip. Well, as the adjustment comes, the thing starts coming down.
Oh no.
So she's on the phone, and half of the dolly misses the ramp, and this thing starts to teeter. My brand new fucking fridge,
Samsung.
New Samsung.
Samsung.
Black stainless, as I think he said last time.
Yeah, he loves the
So
black
I-
stain.
Yeah, he does.
Fucking
Butt
He-Man,
plug right in his ass.
He-Man,
Yeah.
that thing, stabilizing it, and yeah,
Are you just like Super Saiyan? Like all your veins are paping?
all my veins, and I'm screaming, "Fucking grab this motherfucking thing!" All the neighbors are out. I'm like, "God, fucking grab that sign! What are you fucking doing? Hang up that fucking phone!"
After you told her to pick it up.
Yeah, I told him to pick up that. Hang up that fucking phone! Are you out of your fucking mind? Bring it down. Fucking grind that goddamn thing all the way down to the spot.
Now, did she do one of these like realize what was happening, threw the phone down, and helped
She
you
kind of
stabilize?
grabbed it and was still talking.
Wow.
As I'm screaming.
Multitask.
That is pretty
She
good.
was multitasking.
She's a
Solid.
good girl.
Yeah. Got the answer.
Perfect.
Took my wrath in stride because I was just screaming. I put it in there. Was all shaky, sweating,
Yeah.
And this was just after the kids were playing outside. I'm like, oh, there's some good Christian kids down the street. I was like, well, they just got a new education.
Right. What new curses did they learn from you, Cerny?
I think every combo of
Every
fuck
go-
you can.
Yeah, every F-bomb possible, huh?
And I believe at one point, I told somebody, because someone said, "Where is my?" And I said, I'm going to shove it up your ass. 'Cause
One of your kids
Like-
are saying this?
somebody was
Somebody,
probably,
yeah.
I don't know. Someone could have got it. Where'd you put that? Probably shove it up your ass and shut the fuck up and get out of here.
Jesus Christ.
First grade.
I can't math that well. But this was something that people turned on, and it was like a drama series every night because they would show the court
Yeah.
scenes and go over everything.
It was Juice.
Yeah, Juice. That's right.
It's the Jews.
Yeah. So this show is on FX, and it stars Cuba Gooding Jr. as O.J. Simpson, also known as
The Jews.
the Juice.
Yes. Good job, Dana.
Now Ross from Friends is also in this.
David Schwimmer.
Yep, he's
Rob
Mr.
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Yep.
Bobby.
R.I.P.
Oh, that's right.
Is that his?
He is dead.
He's dead.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And
How did he die?
Throat cancer.
That's
Oh.
right. Eating that pussy.
Ah.
There you go.
Speaking of not eating pussy, John Travolta's on here. He was Mr. Shapiro.
He was.
Now, for one, I could not care where Cerny shits, or where Caitlyn Jenner shits, or where Susie Smith shits.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Well, thank you, Cerny.
As a popular children's book, everybody poops.
Yeah.
Does not matter.
Now, the problem that people are having with this, and it's a lot of religious leaders and everything, and a lot of, some parents, lots of parents and stuff. Their concern, I think, is one, I believe it's from a stance of
The posers.
the posers. Oh,
People
yeah,
that pose as, well, I'm going to identify as one so I can
right.
prey on people.
So their concern, I guess, is the safety of, my daughter who's 9, little Susan that's 9, she's going to go in the bathroom and there's going to be a transgendered freak in there and he's going to be
rapist.
Yeah, raping in the bathroom and jerking off and like all this crazy stuff, right?
So my argument to that, let me just pause that. Raping. Chip, remember
Yeah.
that. This bill, or let's just say the transgender movement, sorry, I don't. If you're a rapist, you're a fucking rapist.
Right.
You don't need permission to go in the bathroom to rape.
Right.
You already decided you're going to rape.
Yeah. That, Cerny, that's a great point. Now, part of the fun of going to the games is passively paying attention.
Passively, yeah. That's a perfect word, yeah.
Because
You're drinking.
you're drinking, you got your suds, and you're like, oh, my scuzz beer is getting a little low. Let me go. Yeah, okay. I can have one more, and then I should be okay to drive by the time the game's over. Not that we encourage that, obviously.
Yeah, no.
Please drink responsibly. But you're like bullshitting with your friend, checking out some hot chicks in the stands,
Yep.
thinking about how bad PV fucking sucks, or Matt Cain, or whatever the situation is,
Whatever it is.
getting garlic fries. The attention to detail that you need, which I severely lack, for keeping a proper scorebook, I can't even.
So, remember now, most of our fans, all 8 of you, probably know at one point in time that Tony and I, we had season tickets.
Okay,
So we would
right.
come down and we would watch the games quite regularly because we wanted to have the rights to the All-Star game when it was held in San
Right.
Francisco in
2007.
2007.
There you go.
So we used, in Chipper, you had a place. So we would constantly crash to your house.
Constantly.
Like every weekend.
Like every week, it is
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
From like, what were we, 2020 to like 22?
Yes, it was.
I was like, Cerny coming down? He's like, yep.
Yep.
My wife's there playing with my dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. At least Tony didn't shoot that one with paintballs. Bastard.
So we would show up to we used to concoct ideas like we're going to we're going to cheat the Giants' $10 beer system, and we're going to show up with a buzz.
Buzz is a very conservative term.
We're going to show up just fucking shit-faced.
Right. And this was 2007. When was the Giants NLCS run where the Rally Monkey, or when they win the World Series and the Rally Monkey conquered them?
When they won, 2001, I think, is when they lost to the Angels.
Okay.
No, I don't,
Angels.
I mean, I checked out, but
Go ahead. And so there was definitely a down stretch of 5 to 7 years or so.
this is the year of Armando Benitez and
Oh man, that's a name. And Benito Santiago was probably. This is pre-Buster Posey.
Oh yeah,
Jason Schmidt territory, and the Giant. Basically, Cerny and Tony had season tickets, and my wife and I would just walk to the ballpark, hand some scalper $20, and get 2 whatever seats because they couldn't pray for a sellout.
2002.
2002, very good, Cerny. We need Stat Boy Dana. He can't be here every time.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it was just fun to go to the games.
and we were 20,
21 for all intents and purposes.
21. And we remember we used to drink just whatever we can get our hands on.
Yeah.
We would be drinking just
And we kind of spoke about this in one of our Misspent Youth podcasts for Cerny's birthday.
Yeah.
And this is probably how we don't like Goldschlager anymore.
That was one we can get our hands easily on.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulks. Remember drinking those? Hennessy and the Hypnotic.
Oh my God.
If I just think about it,
And just anything that was really sweet because,
we had,
Jack Daniels was too much
Oh yeah, we
for
had
a young
Virgin
palates.
Tongues.
Yeah.
Virgin pellets. So, I'm just thinking about it.
We've digressed quite.
Oh, yeah. But tying it back,
yes.
we were way too drunk to be even. You know what? I remember blacking in halfway during a game, let alone keep a fucking score.
Black again. And finally like, oh shit, I'm at the fucking game right now.
What happened?
What happened?
We're in the fucking 6th inning.
We would get shithoused, hop in a cab, or sometimes remember when we were just because we kind of lived out in the Richmond district, which is further to the ocean, and there's not a lot of cabs hanging out.
No.
So the only way we would get one if they dropped off someone that was like 20 blocks further than us.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of people, and so we would get shithoused, walk a block down to the main artery, then just start heading towards the ballpark, which is 2.5, 3 miles away. And stumbling, walking by Jack in the Box, just like walking down the street,
Talking shit to
What-
Gabby's.
hanging,
Get into a fuck you match in the middle of the fucking street.
just having our hand out here, and then they drive by and their lights are on, and we'd be like, "What?" And they're like, "Oh no, sorry, your fucking lights on. Turn your fucking light off." Because the etiquette of a cab driver is if you have a fare, your
off.
taxi light is off. That way, people won't like get fucking excited and stick their hand up.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta
And
turn
wave
the
at
light
you.
off. Fuck your mother. Fuck you. You know, that was commonplace.
So we were too drunk to even consider keeping score.
I
Nor
was
it's
more-
I
we
never
were- I think
desired
we
to.
were more in tune with trying to walk straight into this, so we didn't.
And this is before you or Tony had girlfriends or wives or anything, and we were trying to get you guys a lady to hang out with for the night.
I'm trying to scam on. I don't even know.
Yeah, who knows? And then after, like, we would go to the game, and because we were too cheap, and when I say cheap, I really mean poor.
Poor.
Too
Broke.
poor to buy $9, $10 Coors Lights.
Yeah.
We would pretty much like become more sober as the game went on.
Yes.
Then we'd spend money to get back to our neighborhood where we could drink $2 High Lifes at the bar. Were you there when Joe was there?
Boneyard?
And there has probably 30. Just you had to have been there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was there.
And we found out, and I got on this big Miller High Life kick, the champagne of beers.
Yeah.
And come to find out, they were $2 for a long neck at the Blarney Stone.
Oh yeah.
And we just went to fucking town on
Crushed
those.
them. Crushed
And there was and the lady come by, you want me to clear us? We're like, nah, it's kind of cool now. Like we built it up. We want to
see it.
Yeah, we want to see what we
wanna see this
we
goes.
got for ourselves.
But anyway, going back to the book. We're talking about drinking.
I know.
At a bar
Anyway,
at a game.
Misspent Youth. Now scorekeeping.
Going back to the book. So we were, I would say 90 to 95% of the games we were too impaired to even contain ourselves, let alone do a book.
You can't even, for those of you that haven't, you have to know like intricacies of the game that the common folk doesn't know. That's the thing about baseball. That's kind of what, in my opinion, makes it great. There's this variability. There's some variability on the umpire.
So I had a discussion with some of the kids. That wasn't a strike. Did the umpire call it a strike? Yeah. Well.
There's a set of rules, but everyone interprets it a little different, just like the Bible. All right. Rob Manfred says, I think baseball...
Bud Selig?
Bud. I think baseball is a growth business, and growth businesses tend to expand. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Okay. Either Montreal or Mexico City. International. Now, I don't... So, in late March, the Astros and the Padres played in Mexico City. There was just under 12,000 fans there.
Okay.
Which is not...
So, in my mind, what division do you put them in? Mexico City?
That's
at least
right
from
in the
here,
central.
That's a fucking hike. That's like an 8-hour flight.
So if the Giants
From
were
here,
to play...
from Northern California.
Yeah.
It's a fucking strike.
Because it's in the middle of Mexico, pretty much, right?
It is.
So they'd have a lot of games with the Rangers and the Astros. They'd be in the central.
Now, do you drink the water while you're down there?
Yeah, what's in that Powerade?
How many starting pitchers are going to go down with flu-like symptoms?
Right. Yeah, well, I don't know. They were drinking tequila with the scorpion in it.
Oh.
Well,
I heard Sonny Gray got the worm.
Yeah. Now, the big question is, how will they commute there with that big wall that Trump builds?
Oh.
How will they get over that? That will be the big question.
A slingshot.
Yeah.
Catapult.
They'll fling them over. Cerny, you have your notes there.
I have my notes.
Okay, I'll let you take it then.
So if you want to find us, is it iTunes? Yes. Is it any kind of Android? Yes. If you want to look us up on the web, Chip and Cern Show.
The Google.
Yeah, the Google. Chip and Cern Show. Just Google Chip and Cern Show, and it'll show up.
Pick your poison.
So it's Chip and Cern Show at Gmail. It's Chip and Cern Show on Twitter. Chip and Cern Show Facebook. Chip and Cern Show Podcast Addict. Chip and Cern Show iTunes.
Everything.
Yep.
You get the point.
Patreon. If you want to donate.
Very good.
We have two.
We have two official Patreon supporters, and I think now's a good time. And we'd like to thank a few of our friends, just in general, that haven't donated money to us. But obviously our wives are very supportive of our silly podcasting.
They are.
And, Joe and Dana and Tony, they're
big guests, besides Tony.
And great friends.
Yes.
And we enjoy making fun of them when we can, but we also really appreciate their support.
We do. Now,
Joe will say this won't get you out of the dick punch, Cerny. Because he texts Cerny he's going to dick punch him. And me too.
Yeah. So we are getting a dick punch.
Right.
But that's okay. But Joe's a good sport.
He is.
Because we do make fun of him on multiple occasions.
Pretty much every pod.
On and off the
every
air.
pod.
On and off the air. He is the butt of most of our jokes.
Yes.
But he is a good sport.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate it. Dana and
he's a big fan.
Yeah. So we are also getting some stickers. Mr. S is working on a new logo for us.
Oh.
He goes by Mr. S. Very.
I do like that.
Yeah. So me and Cerny have seen some stuff. So some new stuff coming down the pipeline. We
so
have
if
some.
You want some of those stickers or anything cooler than that?
Yeah.
Go to Patreon. Donate. Depends on how much you donate. $1 may give you a sticker, but I ain't giving you anything cool.
Yeah, you're not getting a fucking shirt for $1. That's for sure.
You're not getting a guest spot either.
That's true. Patreon.com/Chip and Cern Show. And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers. You and myself, Chip and CERN, were invited to a family vacation with Tony's family when we were the ripe young age of 21. Like,
Fresh
just
21.
Just turned 21. I mean, the fucking vacation was in June, and I was 21 as of May.
Yes.
We went to New York for the first time I've ever been to New York, and this was like my first non-family trip.
Yes.
One, I can't even believe that we were invited. A couple slapdicks like ourselves.
I'm still
Right.
Can't believe it.
And we go.
As some of you that maybe the three that listen that don't really know us, we weren't like trouble, but we were trouble. We weren't
trouble.
We weren't gonna rob a convenience store,
Right, yeah.
but we would do shit that would get you.
Problematic.
Yeah.
So we went to the world famous Carnegie Deli,
Yes.
where I ordered a Reuben just because why not?
Yeah. I did.
How big was this fucking?
It was as big as a plate.
It was the whole
dinner
plate.
plate.
Open face. I mean, how many slices of Swiss cheese? Probably 6. Like, no joke.
it was
6.
huge.
I mean,
It
it
was
was the
huge.
biggest. I think I killed it. I'm not sure. Maybe no. We took it half.
We had
That's right.
we
We
had
took
half.
it back
And we didn't even put it in our
because
fridge.
we're
We put
poor
it
as
in-
fuck too.
Yeah.
And
Save this for later.
yeah, I'll fucking crush this before the Yankees game. Now, was it just us 3 in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Now we had our own room.
But we had 2 beds and 3 guys,
Yes.
which wasn't a
And
problem.
we had it was fine. It was okay.
Yeah.
Now remember, we had a mini fridge,
Uh-huh.
and we were going to keep our sandwiches in there.
Like you
but we
have in
had-
your dorm room.
Yeah, but I believe we had booze,
We had too much booze in there.
so we had to put it in Tony's sister's
Twin sisters' room.
mini fridge. Remember them complaining
right.
because our
Stinky.
sandwiches were stinking their room up.
Now, speaking of stinking up rooms, I go in. This is hours later. Like, we're trouncing around Manhattan, and we come back to Jamaica, Queens, where we're staying, which was a poor decision in retrospect.
Now we actually had a person pull over and tell us we didn't belong there.
Whitey didn't belong there.
What? You guys don't belong here. Like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, we fucking noticed.
No
Don't
shit.
worry.
So we get to my hotel unshot.
Yeah, there's a bullet hole in the fucking elevator door.
It was actually.
But we get there, and I'm like, guys, I got the meat shits. Because you get the meat sweats when you eat,
Yeah.
And I go into the bathroom, and the Reuben made a tremendous exit.
Ass bomb.
Yeah, it was-
I believe that's how you described it. Ass bomb.
Now, I clogged the toilet. I'll say up front, I clogged the toilet.
Oh, yes, I was there.
Now, it was, I'm sure it smelled to fucking high heaven. Cerny might have more vivid memories than me.
Now,
But the
I
problem
remember
was-
hours later, this was.
Oh, we left it.
We
oh
left
my god! Oh my God. I forgot about this.
We left it. We went
Holy-
to the bar. You fucking shit it, and he clogged it. And I remember
Oh, and we just
our,
left.
our theory was the water will soften
Soften
the poop
the
up,
and the teepee. Yeah.
and we can flush it again later. So let's just leave it. We'll go to the bar.
Oh my god! What a
And-
horrible decision
And
that
then
was.
at this point, the bars didn't close until, was it 4?
Yeah.
So that means we weren't getting home till like 6 because we tried to ride the subway drunk, and we did
Right.
every fucking route.
Because there was this is pre-Uber, and a fucking cab ride would have been $40-something.
Yeah, so we're just subwaying it.
That's right, because in California, it's 2 a.m. last call. New York, 4. So we're like, obviously, we have to be drinking till 4. We went to Rudy's with the giant pig in front, drinking.
With the guy who
don't
had
know.
John McEnroe's tennis ball, where he just pulled fucking
Yeah, that's right.
tennis ball out of some bag he was carrying. Some hobo.
Was it autographed or no?
It was just a tennis ball. I don't
Just
know.
a fucking-
It was some crazy fuck. Remember, you tried to take a hit off his beer, and he was going to fucking knock you ass over.
I don't remember.
So-
That was.
You grabbed his beer, and remember,
I thought I tried to grab the tennis ball.
he grabbed his beer first. And You're going to
Okay.
take a hit, and
Jesus Christ.
And Tony's dad was like, no. But anyway.
Time to go home.
Yeah.
Now, did we get back and then the thing was still clogged? Or was this a different... Like,
No,
I don't remember, being
us
super...
getting back. 'cause
Okay.
We took a shit in the evening. You took a shit in the evening.
Like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. or
Yeah.
something.
And then we went out. We came back. We were drunk, and we
Yeah.
fucking just went to sleep. And then, remember, we got up and went to...
We were
going to
go to the
Bronx
baseball
Zoo,
games.
or something.
Okay.
The baseball games. And we went to the fucking games.
So this thing is
sitting
saturated.
there for like at 16, 18 hours.
Oh my god!
Getting back, and it was just smelled like a fucking porta potty.
Oh,
It was terrible.
and then the hot
It
New
wouldn't-
York
it-
humidity.
Oh, and it wouldn't flush.
Oh.
And we had to call the guy
So
to
this-
come unclog our toilet.
And then at the hotel rooms, there's no plunger.
No.
Now I've even at my personal house gotten this industrial plunger.
Yes.
Just I know what I can do sometimes. So this is a. Now we call the front desk. Yeah, we're in 137, and our toilet's clogged. Okay, we'll send someone up. Us three slap dicks, two queen beds probably.
Yeah.
We're in the kind of the corner of the room, and this poor guy comes in,
It has that clogged toilet.
and he has. He has a snake with him.
Yeah, he
Not,
does have a
now,
snake.
if you are not familiar with the snake, it
It
is
has like
a
anaconda on it.
yeah, it's a long, flexible metal,
And it has like a handle, and you turn it inside like the pipe of a toilet so it unclogs the shit.
or your shower drain or whatever.
Of a drain. Yeah.
Now-
it works with a pipe.
How long do you think this? 15 feet, 12 feet, something like that, right?
Yeah,
Like
and
it can
he
go
had
in
a big
there
one,
and it can get some hair from like 50 years ago that your grandma
Yeah.
used in the shower, and it would like bring it up. Anyway, this guy is like
We're gonna have a sweat.
over the toilet with the snake all the way in there. And he just like trying to jar it
Sweating.
loose, sweating.
And we were laughing at him.
And we were just on the bed, just doubled over in
I
laughter.
remember him staring us in because there's a mirror. So I remember him staring at us with this just. I fucking hate
Disdain the-
my life, and I hate you fucking assholes. We couldn't stop laughing.
We were probably drunk still.
Probably. Fresh off and
it
trying to
was
pay some
just-
guy to go through McDonald's drive-thru
that's
for
right.
us because we couldn't.
Because Tony's sewing up in the garbage cans before we get on the subway.
Yeah, with the rats.
Oh, God.
Pissing on the tracks.
Oh,
and-
Jesus, Ernie.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
this
All
is
right.
the New York trip all over. I mean, he was probably there for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And we were so poor and such fucking idiots. We should have gave him $20. You know, like
should've.
if it was me now, I'd have been like, "I'm sorry about that. Here's a Harriet Tubman for yourself."
Here's a tough for you, but yeah, we didn't. We just laughed and mocked and got the stare of
The poor guy, like
of defeat.
he was working really, like it looked like he was doing a butter churn or something,
Yeah, to unclog the toilet.
and he just. First of all, what time do you start this? Let's just say it's a Saturday. You got to do this on a weekend.
Yeah.
Unless you're a slapdick and, you're not working and you're like, I'm going to call out from work and jack off a bunch today and drink tons of beer. And not that it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
Not that we wouldn't have done it.
I'm gonna burn a vacay day for
Yeah.
some jack time.
Yeah. Hey, boss, PTO? I'm going to jack it. 12, 18, 6 times maybe if feeling lucky. And,
In the bathroom at work.
oh, God.
Okay.
Well, at first I said this, and my wife goes, "You have to do this and go to work too?" I'm like, "What are you crushing beers at your desk? Your boss isn't going to give you the fucking people's eyebrow? Like, what's was that? Chipper has a 30 rack of Bud Light by."
You roll a mini mini fridge for that one. Because I challenged somebody to jack off 24 times in a day.
So I guess should we each specify what?
Okay.
I mean, I got to say, and I don't know your jack schedule
I'm
anymore.
the 6 jacks
anymore.
is-
I used to know
Yeah.
it like the back of my hand. Cern's jack schedule. 6. I'd struggle to get 6.
6 is.
I'm
where
not fucking 16
14,
years old, and just the wind blows and you got another rod ready to crank it out.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. I agree. 6 jacks. Now the rest.
Well, the 6 jacks, you could probably knock 2 out early, but I need to recharge batteries a little bit.
My
And I don't-
refractory period after the second one's going to be pretty long.
Oh, damn. Let's think about the ladies as well.
Oh, okay.
So they would have to Jill off 6 times, which, I mean, that just seems like quite the feat in itself.
It does.
Because most women are not like guys. where they're just very like motivated. They need like some candles or some romantic kind of setting. I don't think a girl's just going to be like, yeah, I went in the bathroom and rubbed one out real quick. I couldn't sleep, but I will now. Like, you never hear a chick talking about that.
No.
This is a good point you brought up, Cerny. You don't want to put off certain challenges until the very end. Like, you don't want to be stuck, I got 3 hours and I got to run 5 miles, drink 10 beers, and eat 6 donuts. Like, you failed at that point.
Yeah. I got an hour left and I need 4 jacks.
Right.
That ain't happening.
I didn't have fucking Pam Anderson could be over here with Carmen Electra. Wow, what we were like tapping back into our childhood.
Wow, Carmen
people that way.
Electra.
Who are the kids jacking to these days? Who's this year's Pam Anderson? Or is it like Taylor Swift and stuff? But they're not showing the titties off.
No.
Who is
What's Scarlett Johansson?
ScarJo? Okay.
What about Jennifer Lawrence?
Oh, yeah, the fappening.
Yeah.
We're tapping back to the fappening. So you need a spotter. So you need someone to help. I think the wives are good, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever, are good to help keep you on pace.
Yeah, you need a spotter or a caddy or something of that nature.
Yeah.
A coach. You need a coach.
Whether they're tickling your balls whilst you're jacking, or they're like, Cerny, wake up. No napping. You got a couple more beers to chug. Cracking it open and pouring it down your mouth when you're on the couch. By the burrito, do you fucking take a beer right to the skull? Or do you kind of sip on one?
I think I'm gonna
That's when you
sip on
mix.
one.
And it's not the type of beer that you're having, but you might want a nice Pacifico with some lime in it with the burrito. Would be good, and that would kind of reset things a little bit for you.
Yeah. I think especially after like my 3rd jack of the day, I think I'll be pretty centered at that moment.
You're like, I have no tension whatsoever in my life.
Everything's great.
I'm at peace. I am at peace. Your balls. As it is with fantasy, I just made some moves, and I was a little passive. I wasn't making any moves. It was like, oh, my team will, just let them get warmed up in the season. They'll be fine. Let them find their way. And it's like, fuck no, you got to drop these bitches, and you got to pick up who's hot right then. And
He'll hit his stride. He's got to hit his stride.
Right.
11 weeks in, I was like, fuck it, you're done.
I'm trying to go all Dusty Baker on this and shit. And sure enough, Brian McCann has been just sucking lately for me for the last, 6 games. He's scored 4 points. He's playing every other day. They take him out versus lefties and all this bullshit. And I'm like, having a 0 from any part of your thing from not playing, I would rather have them score negative if they were playing, because at least we had a chance of. So I pick up Kurt Suzuki, who's not an amazing hitting catcher, but hey, he plays every day, and he can at least get me a couple points. Sure enough, the first day I pick him up, I put him in catcher. Brian McCann, your ass is benched. McCann puts up a nice 18 spot for himself. 2 bombs, 5 RBIs. Fuck. Now, Cerny. Now, did you... Saunders is a pretty good...
Michael Saunders,
Toronto. Is he a normal starter for your league, your team? And was he in a slump or...
he was day-to-day. On the app, it said he was day-to-day, and he probably wasn't going to play.
Yeah.
So I sat him.
So I've noticed, too, you have to be really diligent about if the games are starting around 1, you got to check it at noon, because they'll say X, like, hey, this person's not playing, it's a wrong matchup for him, and you could switch someone out. Because earlier in the season, I was not maximizing my points because I just would have, so-and-so Rizzo in all the time, even though maybe if he got hit in the head and he's day-to-day or something that he's sitting out, and I could have put someone else in. So Cerny was being very diligent, which you have to be to maximize your points.
So he was day-to-day.
Okay. Bench him.
Probably won't play. It's like a hamstring or something like
right, yeah. And this shit always lingers. The hamstrings always linger.
I said, okay. So I benched him and put in fucking Gaddis or something like that.
Oh.
Then he hits, what was it, 3 homers?
I thought, or did he hit? No, he didn't hit for the cycle.
No.
He had a career day, though.
Yeah. 25 points, I believe it was, sitting on my bench.
And then Dana texts out. He goes, whoever has Saunders
is like in luck right now. He's crushing it.
Yeah.
And everyone rushes to their thing.
I said, "Oh, I have Saunders," and I was sitting there thinking, like, "Oh God, please, please, please."
Sure enough, Cerny, the text back, fuck, I had him benched. Those fuckers at Yahoo told me that he was day to day. And obviously everyone piled on because it's hilarious because it didn't happen to us. So it was just funny that Cerny squandered this opportunity. He hasn't hard enough time scoring points as it is.
And trying to win.
That he is shooting himself in the foot, so to speak. That's true. But I thought there was a very funny incident that happened this morning, and this is totally unplanned. That I can't believe that it happened. That our little daughter, and my wife says she needs a 4th of July outfit.
Oh, no.
Now, I'm not opposed to a specific outfit for a special occasion.
Okay.
You know, I enjoy like buying a new hat when I get a new job or a new pair of shoes or something, just as much as anyone else does.
Yes.
So, and our daughter's very cute, and so I thought, you know what, a 4th of July would be good because, no offense, sweetheart, she was a little dingy in her current white outfit that she had.
Stay fancy.
Stay fancy outfit, but it had some,
It was dingy.
Yeah, it was a little dingy. So I said, oh, that's fine. Cool. Not that you have to come to get approval for purchases anymore. But I said, oh, you got the outfit. Great. And then I said, oh, you got some beer for the party that you guys were lovely enough to have us over for. And I go out and I look into the trunk of our car, and there is a bag from Target literally bursting at the seams. And I look in, and what is it? Not only is it one 4th of July outfit.
How many?
I don't think it was less than a dozen.
It's Target's fault. They put too many cute things to choose
I'm with
from.
Robin. It's true.
So
Can't choose.
now let me ask
I
you.
literally could not walk away.
Now, if I would have went there, I would have got said one outfit
If you had Charlie with you, could you look at her face and be like, "You don't need that"?
without question.
It's ridiculous.
Without
Does not
question.
speak.
That's true.
But look at her face. She's
true.
so cute.
I'm
Now,
not
when they get
denying that.
older, I do agree. I have a hard time saying no.
Oh,
Can I
Cerny's
have-
a softie now.
But
Cerny is a softie.
Yeah.
Who's saying no? Who are you saying no to? Your little guy?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, does he want like a Giants outfit or something? Do you need to go?
He just wants
No.
toys all the time.
Yeah,
Toys,
candy.
dragons,
Something.
dragons, and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Okay, we have returned, folks. The baby is in here now. Our first baby, our youngest guest,
The youngest guest.
our two prettiest guests, and our youngest guest.
2 milestones.
And now my wife is like going to bust her titty out on the thing, which could be interesting.
Yeah.
I need your honesty here for me. This
Right.
was when you went into Target. Was your goal? I just need one outfit, or was the possibilities already open for more?
Possibility is always open.
That was what I was
That
afraid
is
of.
just how it is. But
But she did say, "I'm gonna go get Charlie at 4th of July."
I
outfit."
did have a purpose
That's
for
fine.
going there. I wanted specifically one outfit for the day.
See, specifically one outfit. Now, how
However,
did the whole bag get
There
full?
were a lot of really cute colors and items that just happened to get in my way as I was walking to the one outfit item I was looking for.
Charlie's growing too.
It's true.
Aren't we all? Was there any shoes?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. Now the thing that
Yeah.
I got an outfit that will match her current shoes.
she has shoes now.
Well, the ones we recently got.
Okay. Now the fact that she doesn't even walk, she's not a biped yet, and that they're buying shoes for her, that blows my mind.
Well, it's for show. Yeah. What are you not understanding about this?
Functionality, it makes no sense functional wise.
True.
Now I have my friend who
Now,
just
you have like hand shoes.
for a
Quadruped, yeah.
quadruped. No, she just. I think they're working on the calluses and stuff, and she's very, sort of knock-kneed with the elbows like this. Now, our friend who just had a daughter, who is
She's probably
probably 2 or 3 weeks old now
3
at this
weeks
point.
now?
Before she was born, he sent me a picture of some baby Jordan shoes. And I said, cute, but she will literally never wear these for like almost a year. He's like, I know, I couldn't pass it up. And I'm like, uh-oh, I see now, you're going to be the easy one to get the gifts over like Cerny.
But it's also hard when they take stuff and miniaturize it. It's just so
Yeah,
cute.
it's true.
I don't find it hard to say no to these things.
Some of us have hearts.
Now, if I'm going to the store for a specific thing, then I will go get it.
That's a lie.
That is not a
With
lie.
several other things.
Like
So
a Home
what I-
Depot?
For me.
I'm
Home
hearing
Depot or
that
something
CERN
else?
is the wild card.
He's definitely
no.
the wild card.
No.
I try
No.
not to let him go to the store.
This is
Hold
true.
on, what
At
store
all.
is this?
Any store?
Groceries,
Any store.
Home Depot.
It doesn't matter. He
Target.
finds something.
No.
He needs a treat
He
for himself.
begs to
Yeah.
go to Costco with me, and I try
Well,
to go
Costco's
when he's
fun,
not
though.
there.
Oh, yeah.
They have a lot of beer in large quantities.
Yeah.
I always say, why don't you just wait in the car?
Does she roll the windows down for you?
Car off, windows up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
She tries.
Like a Midwest mother. No, I saw Cerny. You laid some bathroom tile and were doing some grout work last night. I heard.
Yes. Well,
Up until
I was-
late.
I was up till 1 o'clock, I think.
Yeah,
Someone else was on the bed. They
I-
was already sleeping.
we don't need to name names here now. Let's keep this civil, please.
We don't. We don't.
But do we work well as a team? We don't really do much work other than make babies.
I think we work well as a team. You remember when we won that egg toss?
That's true.
We schooled everyone.
Thank you, Charlie. That's nice. She's like, oh, I'd like to put this microphone into my mouth. But, yes, but we haven't had any real construction projects, although in an attempt to man me up a bit, as I've become a bit of a city slicker over in San Francisco for so
Okay.
many years. When you're assembling IKEA furniture, you go to, like, Target and buy the $40 Black & Decker 6-volt
Yeah.
drill that could barely work it into stucco wall. So I burnt that thing to shit, and I'm getting up to being some serious stuff. Now I've completed said project, so my one use for the whole year for the drill is done with.
Oh, okay.
But my wife is determined to make me a man. So she went to Home Depot, a place that we haven't been very often, let's be honest, and said, what is like the baddest ass drill that you have now? And she got it for me for Father's Day? Birthday. Which is very nice. It's still in the box with the cardboard and everything on it. But I'm gonna use it someday, damn it.
Now,
Yeah,
now you
I
bring
heard-
up teamwork here.
Okay.
How do you think we work as a team?
Me?
Yeah.
No, who would he be talking to? Cerny,
Well,
we work very well as
I
a team.
describe us as a sponge, one soft side and one scruffy side.
Oh, one of those
Yeah,
sponges.
we go together.
Get the job done.
I'm scruffy. When we're doing
Yeah.
projects, we do a lot of
Yeah,
projects.
but that's still us. Like, I'm there to, like, smooth it over after you're throwing a tantrum and throwing stuff through the wall and down the stairs and screaming.
I did
She's
throw
not
something
painting.
downstairs.
She's not painting a good picture of you, Cerny.
No.
Now we
I
were,
did throw something down. What did I throw downstairs?
Gosh, you hit your head or your knee or something. I
Well,
don't
that is
remember.
just reactionary. Then I can't fault
No,
Cerny for
but
that.
also
Oh, it was
when
the
he can't
baseboard.
fit something
The baseboard
in.
wasn't fitting, so I chucked it down the stairs from over here.
So
pointing.
it deserved it.
It did. I was pissed. It didn't fit, so I was pissed.
Now we were privy this morning to Robin's known for her green thumb, and I don't know how this happened. It must have been out of her supervision, but a plant has died.
Oh.
And
excuse
hold on,
me.
the story's not
Yeah,
done
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
No,
Let
lady,
him finish.
please,
Let him finish. Let him finish.
I believe CERN was supposed to take it back. Also.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking
Still
spoiler
dating
alert.
The day is still young.
So we were privy to this conversation. Some of these nurseries out here in the valley have to offer some sort of like what's it
1
called,
year.
like a green thumb guarantee. That
It's a 1-year guarantee.
Sweating.
oh my god,
I'm perfectly comfortable.
I know, me too.
I'm ready to knock that window out.
Yeah,
right now.
me too.
And a green thumb guarantee that for a year your plant will be alive, or else bring it back, you get a full refund. Now, who purchased said plant? Like, was this a team?
did.
Okay. So, if do you need the receipt to?
I think they'd like you to have your receipt, but I
But
don't
the
save receipt.
do you have to have the plastic pot that it came in?
No, I returned one recently. I just walked in and I
With a
said,
dead
this
plant.
plant died. I want a new one.
Wow. And they were like, no problem. We don't want to get on this lady's bad side.
Well, we shopped there.
Now,
a
the
lot.
conversation we heard was you asking Cerny to go
Yeah.
do
dirty
this.
work.